What's going on, everybody? You got the Raging Rob here, and I'm in Idaho. I'm in Idaho. Yeah, I was in Utah earlier today. I went over to Boise. I'm in Idaho right now. I'm not gonna say where. At a location unknown. I'm not in a good mood right now. Well, I got some good news and some bad news. The bad news is, as you know, Bitcoin took a shit. Allegedly, it dipped down to under $8,000. It's sitting at about 83 something right now, 8,300 right now. I did see it go back up to like 87. Then went back down to like 83. Litecoin went down to like it's at 123, I think the last time I checked. Ethereum's down to like 850 bucks. It's not looking too good. I'm just glad that I cashed out a bunch of my Ethereum when it was way up here before the drop. So I'm glad I did so. I'm glad I did. That way I profit. But now that it's dropping, it's called buy low, sell high. So I bought some. I'm waiting for it to go back up. Buy low, sell high. Don't get how do I say this? Don't get your panties in a bunch if it drops, you know, if it keeps dropping. This is the way it is. This is the way the markets are, you know. You don't know what they're going to do. If I had a crystal ball to tell me what the market was going to do, I'd be a fucking millionaire. Trust me. Because I love money. But you got to be very careful on this shit. You really do. So I'm trying to be as careful as possible. About a month ago, I made a mistake on Dogecoin. I bought a bunch of Dogecoin. You know, the Japanese dog. They got that you've probably seen it. The yellow coin with the doggy face. I made a mistake. I bought some Dogecoin. I knew it was going to jump high. And it did. And I thought, well, it's going to jump higher. And I should have cashed them out. And I waited. And I waited. And then it flunked. And now I'm like stuck. I'm waiting for it to go back up, which it's not doing anything right now. And I think I should have cashed them out when I had the chance with Dogecoin. Now it's like, it was worth like 1.7 pennies when it was way up. And now it's like 40% of a penny. If you don't understand about Dogecoin, it's not worth shit. But if you have a shitload of it, like I do, I got a shitload of Dogecoin. I mean, I bought Dogecoin when it was like, it's right here right now, but I bought it when it was like right here. Right about here is when I bought it. It went way up here, and that's what I should have cashed out. I was waiting for it to go way up here, but it didn't do that. And now it's like down here, and it's like I gotta wait till it goes back up. Because here's what a lot of idiots do. Oh my God, it's way down here. I bought it way up here, but now it's way down here. I gotta cash out before I lose more. That's a mistake you make. Because now you're losing money. If you just wait till it goes back up, and eventually it will, you just gotta be patient. Sometimes you have to wait a couple months. I knew a guy that he waited a fucking year for it to go back up, and he's glad he did, and he cashed out, and he made some money. But sometimes you gotta wait in this shit. It will. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Let's be honest. You nerds that are shitting your pants because Bitcoin's at $8,300 right now. Where was it a year ago? Under 6,000. So shut the fuck up. It was under 5,000 a year ago. It's at 8,300. Yeah, it went up to 19 something. Will it go back up that way? Well, I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know. I'm not God. I hope so. It's kind of like the stock market. You buy stocks based on what you think it's going to do. Sometimes you make some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. I mean, I'm doing all right with it. I'm pretty profitable. I'm not tearing the hair out of my fucking head. You know, blowing my brains out. I mean, back in the Great Depression, 1929, there was guys. I was born and raised in Detroit, the suburbs, anyway. But anyway, I remember my dad telling me a story. I was in downtown Detroit one day, and you know, I grew up in Detroit, and I don't know, it was a Saturday. I was probably like 13, 14 years old, and I remember my dad telling me a story. We were in the car, we were going somewhere, and we were in downtown Detroit, and my dad told me a story. I was like 14, and my dad says, "You see that building right there?" I'm like, and it was a big building. It wasn't like a skyscraper, but it was a tall apartment building. I mean, it was huge. It was like downtown Detroit. And my dad says to me, "You see that building over there?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "There's a story about that building. There's a story of a man. A man. In 1929, he went to bed rich. Lots of money in the stock market. And this was his fucking fault. Because he put all his life savings in the stock market. It's not what I do. I put a few bucks, let it grow, a few, whatever. I don't put everything I own into it. And that's what some people make the mistake. Well, anyway, there's a story. My dad was telling me the story about this guy who he had all his savings in the stock market. And he went to bed rich in 1929. Now, I don't know if the story's true, but anyway, the story goes, he woke up the next morning when the stock markets plunged, and he woke up a poor man. And he was so depressed that he walked outside the balcony, this balcony, on this apartment building, of the building my dad pointed to me, and he jumped off, and he splattered on the fucking pavement below. He committed suicide. That was a story that my dad told me when I was like 14. But anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, don't put your whole life savings into it unless you're fucking stupid. Don't do it. It's not a good idea. We don't have crystal balls. Unless you're psychic like Veronica Clark, you don't know what it's going to do, Unless you're Miss Leo or Veronica Clark, you don't know what the hell it's going to do. I'm not God. I wish I could tell you what it's going to do. I want to make you rich. I really do. I want to make you rich. I wish I could tell you what it's going to do tomorrow to make you rich, but I can't. I'm not God. I'm not VK Veronica Clark. As always, as she likes to say. Anyway, that's the bad news. The good news is, I picked up another altcoin. I am now the proud owner of some Verg coin. Picked up. I'm not gonna say. I don't discuss my finances on how much I own. I mean, I might discuss where what cryptocurrencies I earn, but I'm not gonna tell you where it's at. I'm not gonna tell you what blockchains I use. I'm not gonna tell you what wallets I have. I'm not gonna tell you what banks. I'm not gonna tell you this. I'm just gonna, whatever. But I am now the proud owner of some Verg coin. That's now the 10th cryptocurrency I own. I am the proud owner of Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Dash, Doge, Ripple, Electroneum, Blackcoin, and now I picked up some Verg tonight, so I'm looking to get some Trump coin. Yeah, there's a coin out there for Donald Trump. I'm not making this up. It's pretty profitable too. Last time I checked, it was this morning I checked, it was sitting at 15 cents, and this evening it was sitting at 16 cents. So I just checked a couple minutes ago, and it's sitting at almost 19 cents. So this it's called Trump coin. It's going up too. So get you some of that. There's also a coin out there called Putin coin. It's got the picture of Vladimir Putin on it. I don't know where they come up with this shit. There's also a pot coin. There's also there's a sex coin. There's a feather coin. There's they said there's 1,127 cryptocurrencies. I think the number is higher than that. There's cryptocurrencies out there I don't even fucking know yet. I haven't found. But I was looking into it. I'm thinking about picking up some Trump, some Red, some IOTA, Stellar Lamas, or whatever the freak they call it. I was offered by this person, anonymous, online. The thing about cryptocurrency is you like to remain anonymous. Anyway, I was anonymously informed by some anonymous person that they would sell me a good deal of Cardano coin. Thinking about taking up his offer. I don't know. I'm not going to tell you what exchange it was. I don't give that info out. I don't tell you what exchanges I go to. I don't tell you where I pick this shit up. I don't even tell you how much I have. Nope. That's part of anonymous. Anyway. What a fucking long day. I drove like over 500 fucking miles today. I left Salt Lake City this morning. Went up to Boise. Now I'm still in Idaho at a location unknown. I gotta take a piss. Anyway, I just want to put that out there. Don't get discouraged by what the market's doing. Be smart upstairs. Play that fucking market and make some cash. Don't get, oh my god, the market's going down. My life is over. You know, don't be like that. Don't be like the guy that my dad told me the story of. Don't be like Mr. Splat in downtown Detroit. Don't be like him. Be like me. Be smart. Anyway, that's the video. Go,